Hello, my name is Quentin Wilbanks, and this is Discussion Week 1. The topic I chose is the military-industrial complex origin story. In the year 1961, on January 17th, President Dwight D Eisenhower gave his farewell address to the nation. He gave the United States a dire warning they were not expecting. That warning is still being explored and debated to this very day when he said the following. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. What is the military-industrial complex? Why is it so dangerous that outgoing president would need to give us a warning? Well, these questions and more deserve thorough academic exploration and investigation. As a historian, it is only fitting to explore a thing's beginnings in order to define it and warn against it. Two dissertations found in the Jerry Farwell Library database do just that. Here in the first dissertation was by Dr. Brunton from the University of Utah. He presents us with his work on the origins and early development of the American military-industrial complex. The second dissertation found was one done by Dr. Isaac, who continued the research on arms production and dissemination between 1960 and 1988. This academic research gives more meaning to the warning given to us by the late President Eisenhower in his farewell address. The most frequent and popular usage of the term occurred during the peak years of U.S. involvement in Vietnam, roughly 8 years after President Eisenhower's speech, in which the term was first used. The military-industrial complex was not just a lead story in the media. Again, what was the military-industrial complex? Even then, they were still debating what it even meant. It wasn't a single entity like some kind of Bond villain, but it was a large group who have often been dubbed the power elite. This elite really started to show its teeth post-World War II period during the Cold War, and it saw the ascendancy of the military within the power elite. Power elite really defining the wealthy corporate institutions of American capitalism. So here we can define who were the power elite that make up the military-industrial complex. That would be an informal alliance between large defense contractors, meaning weapon corporations, the military itself, meaning the Pentagon, and a civilian bureaucracy largely free from public accountability. This group are probably appropriation committee congressmen on specific defense councils. These groups led to the next dissertation by Dr. Isaac's dissemination of weapons into the free world. So, in his story Unquenchable Fire, he continues to describe how after World War II in Korea and Vietnam, defense contractors needed some place to unload their weapons. This led to arms sales to El Salvador, Guatemala, Panama. It began the Iran-Contra affair, including sales to Iraq, Afghanistan pre-9/11. He outlines how these arms exports became a new form of American empire in Latin America and the Middle East. This led to the contemporary view on the military-industrial complex that sees it as a threat to democracy. Thank you for listening. Have a great day and see what happens.